Record. Recording.
Hello, my name is David Funk, CEO for Donate Your Change. I appreciate the opportunity today to talk to you about our company's roundup platform called Donate Your Change. We've created this web-based application to help nonprofit organizations like yours create that monthly recurring revenue that so many nonprofit organizations are dependent upon. In the process, trying to eliminate two problems. One is donor fatigue, that where you have to ask people to give over and over again repeatedly, and also the issue of the aging donor base, where baby boomers right now, the largest giving demographic in the country, are retiring at the rate of 10,000 a day in this country. So we've created a platform that we think addresses both of those issues because the software creates automated roundups without having to ask people. They're going to be donating to your organization day after day, week after week, and month after month, 24/7 through their everyday financial transactions and purchases. And we also think our platform is a great opportunity to engage younger donors, particularly millennials, the largest demographic in the country today, numbering over 92 million, who do most of their banking and giving online. And so this is a great online tool, we believe, to engage them and supporting your organization as well. So having said those two things, let's get started. I want to show you both what this looks like from the organization's perspective as well as the donors. But first, we'll start from a donor's perspective. So I'm on the home page of Donate Your Change right now. As you can see, for a donor to get started, they click on the Get Started tab, and then the screen takes them to a landing page where it says Create New Account. So as a donor for an organization, I click on that tab, and then I'm directed at that point to select from the drop-down menu the organization that I want to support with my Roundup app. So in this case, I'm going to select the Denver Street School, and notice at this point that I have the opportunity to fill out the donor profile. And this is an important step because as a nonprofit organization, you need the donor's contact information. So we're going to ask them to give you their email account, their first and last name, their full address, as well as a mobile phone number. Once they've filled in that information, they'll click Continue, and then our software takes them through the three-step sign-up process, which can be done in about 2 minutes' time. However, a better way for your donors to create a Roundup account for your organization, we believe, is through a separate landing page or what our marketing firm calls microsites. So this is a separate URL. You can put a link of your nonprofit organization's website to your landing page or microsite. So notice this, the Denver Street School is a combination of denverstreetschool.donateyourchange.com. So it's a co-branding, if you will, of the two platforms, Denver Street School and Donate Your Change. So you'll see it has much the same look and feel as our homepage, but we also create for our donors then the distinctives of your own logo on this page, as well as a giving tagline statement that you'll come up with, and then your financial goals for our Roundup platform. So this particular school, their goal here is to create 500 Roundup accounts. They can do that even at just $1 a day, which is the minimum in our system. It would create over $180,000 in roundups for that school. And then you notice they'll list on here for the donors. They can see how the funds will be used. So for every one of our clients that we sign up, we create, in addition, we also create these separate landing pages or microsites for your organization. And then notice when you click Sign Up Now, as opposed to from our website where the donor has to select from the drop-down menu, here they simply choose one option, and that is your school or your nonprofit organization. So they're not distracted or inadvertently maybe signing up for a different organization. If the sign-up process is the same from here, they create their profile, give you all their contact information, click Continue, and then go through the easy three-step sign-up process. So having said that, I'm going to show you what that process looks like. So I'm going to show you my personal Roundup account. Notice here that all my Roundups are occurring in the system wherever I shop. It's like Coca Dolce has been a popular one from my wife and I of late. With the transaction for $5.38, rounded up 62 cents. Now, I would say at this point, please note that this transaction wasn't charged at that point of sale transaction. Excuse me. So my credit card was billed for $5.38. The 62 cents just occurs in the background. The software simply is keeping track of all the financial transactions linked to it. And these roundups are added up in this column over here on the right until you reach a total of $20. Some of them you'll notice are at 0 cents, and that's because it's a donor. The very first thing we ask a donor to do is set their daily limit. So in the Settings tab, you'll see the roundup limit. As a donor, I was asked to set that, so I've set it at the minimum, which is $1 a day. But the donor can change it. $2 a day is actually the average roundup account in our system. But they could set it for any dollar amount they're comfortable with, even up to $5 a day, or they can leave it unlimited, in which case every transaction will round up to the nearest dollar regardless of how many they have in a given day. But as a donor, I've set mine at $1 a day. So once I hit that roundup total of $1 that given day, it stops rounding up until the next day. So that's why some of these transactions show a 0 cent roundup. So step one for a donor is setting their daily limit. Step two in the system is they actually put in a credit or debit card as what they'll use for their payment method for the roundups that they generate. And so I put in a Visa card here, issued by Chase Bank. That's my encrypted account number. And so all of my roundups are charged to that particular credit card. And then the donations actually occur in $20 batch increments. You'll notice here that I'm $7.80 toward my next batch donation. So every one of those little individual 30 and 40 cent roundups are not charged to my credit card until I reach $20 in aggregate. Then they occur as a one-time batch charge to that card, and then I make that donation of $20.47 in this case to the organization I'm supporting. And that batch donation goes into a holding account, like an escrow account, where it's held until the 15th of each month. On the 15th of the month, our company will transfer these batch donations into the bank account of the nonprofit organization we're licensing our software to through an ACH deposit. So that's how the system works for the donor. It's pretty simple. They can have as many roundup accounts as they want. In my case, I have the Chase Visa card I just mentioned linked to the system, but also my checking account. And if I wanted to add another account, let's say a Bank of America credit card, then I type in Bank of America. We have over 17,000 banks in our platform that donors can choose from. I click go, and now our software platform takes me as a donor to the login portal for Bank of America. At this point, I would type in my online credentials, user ID and password for my Bank of America account, because remember, I'm now logging directly into Bank of America with my login credentials. At that point, the account is linked. The bank would typically send me as a donor a text or an email verification to make sure that that was my account that I was logging into. But please note at this point, you're logging directly into the bank's portal as a donor. So our company and the nonprofit organizations are not collecting people's login credentials or accessing that personal information. So as a donor, I can have as many roundup accounts as I have bank accounts, but remember, they never round up more than the daily limit that I set as a donor, which the minimum in the system is $1 a day. And they're all charged to the same credit card that I put in as my payment method. So that's what it looks like from the donor's perspective. Now let's take a look at this and see what it looks like from the end users or from the organization point of view. At this point, I will show you an example of a organization demo account here. Remember again, all the batch donations occur on the 15th of each month. So all of our May batch donations this month will be transferred to our clients' accounts on June 15th. So here, logging in, if this were your nonprofit organization, you'd be able to see all of the donors who signed up. You'll have all their contact information, those who are rounding up for your organization, the date they created their roundup accounts, etc. The important features on this page as an organization is you can check the donations that are occurring in the system for your donors. You see all the batch donations and the credit or debit card they were assigned to at the last 4 digits here. And then you can generate the donor reports right out of the admin panel here at the back end. So it's done based on monthly, quarterly, or annual reports that you want to run. So if I wanted to run a year-end report here for January 2017 to today's date, I click Generate Report, and now every donor signed up for your organization You'll see their total batch donations for the year minus the license fee our company takes, which in this case is a 10% fee, and the net amount that's gone to your organization. It's important to note here all your donors get receipted for the entire amount of their batch donations because the money goes into an escrow account held there until the 15th of the month. So they get receipted for 100% of their donations. And then on the back end, you can see minus our fee, the net amount that's gone to the organization that signed up. And this is an important feature here. We have a download report where you can select that and export the donor report here in an Excel spreadsheet CSV format and import that, upload it right into whatever software platform you're using as a nonprofit organization to receipt your donors. So we provide the reporting feature right out of our system. We don't receipt the donors. It is the nonprofits or 501c3s that do the receipting, but we provide a platform from which you can do that. So that's it from the back end, what the organization end of the panel looks like. I'm also would point out right now we do have a private label version of this that we are rolling out June 1st. And so if you're interested as a nonprofit, instead of doing the microsites, doing a total private label, we can do that for you as well. Just let us know. So I'm going to exit out of here now, and I want to show you one other important feature here, and that is the marketing materials that our marketing firm has created for our clients. And while I'm on our home page, again, notice we are PCI compliant, and the security of our platform is very important, obviously, with online banking donations. We've been through a very rigorous security review process by a company called Cigital when we integrated our network in with the network of approximately 17,000 banks and financial institutions that we're networked with. We have the same security encryption protocols in place that large companies like Mint.com and Credit Karma or QuickBooks has in place. So we feel very good about the security of the platform. And while it is indeed a web-based application, please note that it has all mobility of a mobile app. So once your donors create their Roundup accounts, they can log in and out from their smartphone device or portable devices as well. And so on the bottom of the page here, the lower right-hand corner, the words Media Center appear. If you select that from our home page and type in the password, you'll have to do it the first time. It's lowercase, all one phrase, DYC Media Center. That will unlock the Media Center for you. And now you have access to all the marketing materials that our marketing firm has created for our clients. The very first document's the most important one in here because it walks you through the steps to market this to your donors once you've signed the license agreement. It also gives us the information we need once you fill in the blanks there to create your microsites for your organization. And those separate landing pages we discussed. But in addition to the onboarding documents, there are identity files, constituency announcements. We've got tools for specific demographics. And again, I talked about the suitability of this platform for younger millennial donors. So we have demographic marketing materials for each of these demographic groups. Marketing images, video assets. There is a video on our main website, which I didn't show you today, but I would encourage you to watch at your own leisure. It's about 1.5 minutes long. And then news releases as well, and constituency announcements. So all of these marketing materials are available in our media center, and they're part of the license agreement you have access to as a nonprofit organization. So that's pretty much it in terms of the overview of the program. I appreciate your time and attention to this online demonstration and look forward to continuing the conversation with you. Please feel free to reach back out to us at our website or contact me directly, David Funk at donateyourchange.com. Would love to continue this conversation with you and show you more and answer more of your questions. So thank you for your time today.